I'm Harvey.
And I'm Amber, and we're excited to bring even more education. But we have a real treat for you guys today. Harvey, you want to tell them what the treat is?
This is pretty big actually, and I want to give a real shout out to my good friend Dave Fisher, who owns Aqua Vista Aquatics. Dave was kind of the brainchild behind what I'm going to show you here, because I think for many people, you go and you look for bettas and they're so nice, and they're fish that sells probably more than any other tropical fish, and there's so many colors, but how do you choose a healthy betta? And Amber, I mean, you've been to places to shop, and what happens?
So many. I can't tell you guys, when I go into pet shops, and I'm a huge animal lover, and one of the things that always drives me nuts is I go into these pet shops and I see all these beautiful betta fish, and they're in these teeny little cups with no running water, no filtration, the water's cloudy. And so I ask myself sometimes, wow, is this filtration isn't needed, running water isn't needed, how are they breathing, right? So kind of, what are we doing different here at Cuboid that maybe other pet shops are not doing?
Amber, that's a great question, because we really looked at this whole betta opportunity for the store, and we wanted to be able to do it better than anybody I feel has ever done it. So with the help of Dave, he's put together this great irrigation line that is taking water from a sump that's being filtered biologically, so there's no ammonia in the water, no nitrite in the water. We're pumping it up the line here, and then we're just dripping the water into this top container here, where there's almost 2 quarts of water, so you're not getting just a little cup. And then it's dripping down through the system into a trough into the sun. And when we finish this here in the next week or so, we're going to have very close to 300 bettas on display here at Cuboid, all where they're getting oxygen, they're getting good water quality, and you can see the health of the bettas. They're all up and they're ready to eat all the time. What a difference it's going to make for our betta display as we finish this out.
That's awesome. So real quick, Harvey, before we kind of jump into the infrastructure of the Betta Wall, I would love to kind of know what kind of customers are interested in getting bettas, and what is the draw of the betta fish?
Amber, I'll tell you what, that's, I always like that question, because bettas, because they have a breathing organ, we don't want to put them in anything too small, but they could live in small aquariums. They don't have to always live in a big aquarium. And the males that we get, although 2 males can't go together, we do see male bettas being put with other fish. But what we like to also have for our betta is we want to have them in a good, clean, healthy home. We want to feed them properly, because they are prone to a few issues. So understanding the feeding of bettas are important. We give them just 3 little pellets a day. We skip 1 day a week, so that they're able to kind of clean themselves out, for no better term. But the variety that we have now for bettas, Amber, it's never been better. And you're going to witness that really soon, in a couple weeks, when you see all these bettas. You will need to stay tuned for some of the most incredible bettas coming your way in the next couple weeks.
Can't wait, it's going to be beautiful. And so, last question, and then we're going to go ahead and spin off into the construction of the wall of betta fish. Is a betta fish a good starter fish for anybody interested in getting new into aquarium?
It is a good starter fish. A lot of people do it. I think it's important, Amber, that everybody understands how to care for them. So a lot of them come from Southeast Asia. They like warm water, so we can't just put them in a small aquarium, especially in the wintertime when your home might be less than 70 degrees. We have to understand the feeding properly. And here at Cuboid, we love to decorate our little betta containments where there's a piece of driftwood. We have plants in there and so forth, little filters that we put in there, and the bettas are terrific. And they give you, there's maybe no better fish that will react between the keeper and the kept better than the betta. They will want to come up and almost eat out your hand. As soon as they see you, they'll give you a little dance. You should probably do that instead of me. I'm a bad dancer.
But no, super excited. But hey, we're here because we want you guys to learn. So if you have questions or comments about betta fish and you want answers, go ahead and text us, tune in. And now we're going to transition into learning about our Betta Wall construction.
Now I wanted to show you the Cuboid Betta Wall here, which I think is really very unique. I've never seen another one like it. Again, a shout out to my good friend Dave Fisher at Aqua Vista. And the cool thing with what Dave has done here, all these parts that I have my hand on right here are all 3D printed. So everything that you see here, the little well that you see here, the brackets that are here, even to separate the bettas, we have a really nice separator here so they're not flaring all the time, and all put together with like an irrigation system that when we turn this little knob right here, we get the water kind of dripping in there. As you see, as that fills, it'll drip down through the different containers onto the bottom and down into our sump area right there. So I think it's a truly ingenious system. If you have a store that you go into that you think can benefit by the Betta Wall, please let us know, because I think we have something here that can be done in 10 tanks, or it can be done like we're doing, upwards to 300 little Betta containers, but they're going to be so healthy when you see how this system functions so perfectly.
Well, Harvey, did you guys learn a little bit about Betta fish and amazing Betta Wall? I think you did. So, Harvey, what's up next when it comes to bettas?
I think what's up next is to stay tuned for one of the largest selections of bettas you will ever see coming up in the next couple weeks, and we can't wait to show you some of these amazing bettas coming soon.
Yeah. And you know what they say, don't go betta crazy. All right, everybody, take care. We'll see you on our next episode, Fridays at 6. Thanks for joining. Bye.
See you, bye.